Show me the picture of my watch. So, you got it. Then show me. I got a meeting at 12 in an hour. Can I get back to you guys? Oh, wow, I thought she was I thought she...
He knew she was white, though.
Now, I won't be coming in with you, Julio, so don't panic, okay? I'm just going to wait outside while you guys talk. I'm not panicking. Okay. Just tell him the guy in the lobby. Just tell him.
We'll be waiting, and then, yeah, you can just stay there, I guess.
Huh?
Wherever we're waiting.
Snowing out.
No, it's not, is it?
Yeah.
We're all 16.
What's your address? Okay, let's sit down and relax.
I like his attitude.
Just sit down and relax.
Here.
We weren't here? We weren't here?
No, I was over here. Were you here?
I don't know, were we here?
Ray was here.
Scott, we
In a
never came
dream I
here
was
before?
here.
What?
We never came here before?
Yeah.
You sure?
No. We were here, were we? Need a haircut again. Well, it's another label thing happening. Can't do that. Oh, we gotta. Hold it there. Is this it?
I guess.
Yeah.
There we go, Scott.
Yeah. All right.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
Should get some reception. Thanks.
I know.
There you go. Motion equipment. Video. We don't got shit there.
I wish I had that apartment. Ricky's apartment.
No. Not gonna do it.
Music all day in that apartment.
What the hell happened to the video? What did you just say? What did a bar look like?
Looks like a country western singer.
Country Western doesn't work in house, sorry.
Tell her what the else they said. Go ahead.
I don't even want to think about it, Scott.
Love the song. But we y'all come.
I said she's got big tits though.
Well, here's what she's done. We don't want to show you. We don't want to show you the face. That's the body. That's what you can sell.
Fucking get this camera, man.
You can see it. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. No. Put that tape over. Alright. Is it? Is it? Yeah, but it's not noticeable. Put your hand on it. If you really want to see the shower, we're gonna do it.
Can you bring me a video and let me see it on the video?
Yeah, I could.
All right. What would you be looking for this record? You still didn't answer that question. You haven't thought about it.
We wanna put out an album. We want
Well,
she's good enough to do something.
Everybody does. So I'm not gonna do an album.
No.
I would. Everything is an option to do an album.
Yeah.
All I heard was one record.
Well, I have one other one if you want to hear. Do you have time?
Yeah, this one will.
B-side?
B-side, that's right there. Just hit it. It's called Brother.
It's her brother.
It's called Brother,
Oh.
the name of the song. Come here.
Evan Sher.
I don't have any. I had 5.
Yeah,
Huh? For who?
for Warren.
What do you do? Play in the club?
Yeah. That's the last one?
There's only 4 left.
Yeah.
Take that
One
one.
of the 4.
This is not finished yet.
Nope.
Those sample breaks. These sample breaks in these records?
One
With other records?
Yeah.
I can hear them. So you don't like program your own stuff?
Yeah, we did.
You do?
of them.
I mean, that's something else I liked. I mean, I like where you're coming from, where you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's just our idea to get
Cause I got a girl here, you know Narissa that has a song, Tell Me Your Secrets?
Marissa?
Narissa.
Narissa.
The record active that David Morales had mixed
How long ago?
2 years ago, a year and a half ago.
Marissa sounds familiar.
Larissa, yeah, she's
Active, well, Active was always a part of Select, or you just, oh, it
that
was?
was me and Jose Bonilla. He wanted Freddie to do club records.
I didn't know
He
that.
never did club. So, let's start a label. Anyway, I had Narissa. Narissa comes from like sorted, I think.
Yeah.
In other words, like
Freestyle or
I
how?
have one of your songs. She's sort of freestyle. I wouldn't call her freestyle now.
Yeah.
These are four things that, you know, Benji Candelario? They did. Your ideas mesh with hers, and you know, you might be able to do something with the rest. I want that record. So somehow or another we can work some, if it's, you know, peaceful for both sides. But I wouldn't commit to an album. It'll be an option. It'll be single, you know, single, and then option to go an album once the record's done or record to do.
I used to think that I would never.
Would you give me other songs that you would like?
But now you're gonna
from
be
Marissa. You want us to produce Marissa?
What?
You want us to produce
If you had
it?
a song, you had the right song here, and you'll hit it off.
Scott met
I
her.
met her a long time ago.
Yeah, the rest has been
At the
around.
Metropole.
You remember the Metro Party in Philly?
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah.
Martin, yeah.
Yeah. And Kid and Play, too.
Gonna play with her.
What, you talking about the party?
You remember the parties, the pulsations?
Yeah, I don't know who got killed for them. I go back with Martin Keown a lot. Like I do anything out here, but I still talk to record pools.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have a song, I know, a good song.
Yeah.
You got it with you now?
She's got the same
No,
range as,
right now we're
as our girl? This girl?
It's just that I can hear Narissa doing your song.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I understand. How did she look?
Good. She's real short. She's Latin and Italian.
Yeah.
She writes all her shit. This is all live shit too. Real strings, real horn.
Where'd you record this?
I think they recorded Platinum Mountain. Platinum Mountain.
Now this is the old stuff or the new stuff?
This is like before I knew album. It's called I'm gonna play the song and that's why I think that you know your style.
You have the whole album's done already?
No, he did 4 songs.
Who produced this one right here?
This guy named Johan and Benji Candelario. And she wrote everything. You know, all the lyrics.
Yeah, that's good.
We co-write a lot of the stuff we're doing now. Right.
Similarity with Can't Trust Nobody. And her style. And
The thing about Can't Trust Nobody is it's so damn different. I mean, everybody, even if they don't like it, they listen to it, you know? It's so weird.
I mean,
I get reactions in the store And
Well, it's different.
it's incredible.
No, your record is different.
Yeah,
But the person who's into listening to music will react to your record quick.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they'll get real personal with the record.
Right.
And then if the record get in the right hands, and like
Yeah.
the right word of mouth go around,
Right.
and you have a shot at.
I'm
you
not
know,
clear. You want the
the
record?
buzz.
You want the
See,
record?
I don't know how the record is available. I mean, I've been trying to ask you this, and you haven't really been giving
Well, what do
me
you
the
mean?
information.
We
I mean, I don't know. You put the record out
pressed it up
yourself.
ourselves. We a distributor got 500 copies, and we've sold the rest in New York and Philadelphia.
There are no labels on the record.
No label.
Why?
Because we wanted to send some to Europe, and we wanted a white.
So it's already over there ready too?
Yeah.
It's, well, not many.
So you got bootlegs happening all over the place after that.
You think so?
Yeah. You know what I mean? You just like get those are them white labels. They're called white labels. I thought your white label could have came from overseas, and they told me, Freddie and Carl said, no, this record's out of Manhattan.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that shit. Like that Lolita record, we wouldn't let that go for that reason, because they don't have your shit bootleg.
Yeah.
So you just sent them over there to sell?
No, distributor sent them.
Oh, who did it? Watts?
Vista.
Oh, okay.
Now the plan was, we're working on remixes now, club mixes.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what everybody's telling us, we need club mixes. And we're working on that, and we want to have it out by the New Music Seminar.
Sorry, he's gonna be ready soon.
All right.
Because, I mean, we know with a good club mix, we're going to get a lot more club play.
Now you're saying club mix, you mean completely different than the way the record is?
House.
But you might not have the same record.
A little bit of hook. I got a little sample if you want to hear it.
Yeah, put it on. 'Cause you know what it is? That record needs to get big by the way it is first.
Yeah. Oh, but it already is. We just want to give it something so they can.
So how come you don't have more than 1,000 records out there?
No.
And how come John Robinson don't know about the record?
John Robinson, he
Yeah.
should.
I asked him, he didn't know.
We have a few problems because of that white label, but I heard John Robinson got a copy of it.
Hello? Yes? Uh-huh. No. Why? No. Well, who called me and saying that? No. Said it's possibility it could be commercial. That's all I said.
You got the other one?
Because the guys that did the remix, Winking, the Winking.
I like this record. I do.
Mhm.
I mean, I go home and I play records. I used to be a club jock and all that
Yeah.
shit. And I still do it at home. I like the lyric in the song.
We think this is a pretty good hook.
Good
I
record.
want to trust them. This hook.
Like if this becomes a big underground record, it can get on the radio.
Yeah.
You know, and then you can develop to back up what's already happening
But
out
Greg, honestly, in the store I see different people react to it, and in my opinion, it's a crossover record.
Oh, yeah, I know these Evan and them
Yeah.
stations playing it, but they're only gonna play it if it becomes a big underground record.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's why we're working on the club.
You still haven't told me what you wanted for this record. Or you just said it out.
Well, I'm not clear on what you want.
I want the record.
Right.
I want to do the record.
Okay.
All right. It's like I just said. I'm doing DSK here. Remember what would we do?
Yeah.
Signing them.
DSK.
Yeah. What would you do if you took our love away? Remember that group? My DS on London Records.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
What kind of records you selling Discorama?
Well, I'm in the CD department. I'm not
Oh,
downstairs.
so you don't know. You know what would we do?
DSK.
Yeah.
That sounds familiar.
They're gonna be on
Active.
Active.
Yeah.
Can't trust nobody. Can't trust nobody. Can't trust no. I wanna trust them.
None of the verses in here?
No, just
I wanna trust them.
Who's mixing this?
I mixed it.
I wanna trust them. I wanna trust them. I wanna trust them.
What's your club background? I mean, you used to play records in
I've been a
clubs.
DJ for, well, not anymore. Now I'm working in the record store, but we worked in Florida,
I wanna trust them.
LA.
Philly,
I
Germany.
wanna trust them. I 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 wanna trust them.
Okay, what do we you want?
You might as well
What do
say
you
that,
want?
'cause I gotta get
Why
out
don't
of
we
here.
start with you? What do you want to give
No,
us?
don't say what I want to give you, because the thing is like this, all right?
We want to put
Check
it
this
out.
out. I'm gonna give you the same scenario I gave these guys in Florida who own DSK.
All right.
All right, and anybody else I talked to.
Okay.
I gave you a whole part about that artist development shit and things like that. Once you have something happening, you get the company behind it to chase it. All right. Your concern, I don't know what your concerns are when you put a record out. You want to have somebody that you can trust, because she thought you can't trust nobody, but you want to be able to trust. But I think, for one thing that I know what I have going for me is the love of the music.
Right.
All right, and then to want something, it's a personal one. All right, but then after a while, if I don't get something, it's okay, because I can just buy the record and go home and enjoy it.
Right.
You know, on my own. But I would like to have the record. I think the records association is to where I'm going now with Active Records. That fits the pocket. That's where I want to go. And like, I don't know who she is. You just usually want artists to come in with their own idea as to who they are, and hopefully that meshes with what you would like to be able to work. But I like the music, and just listening to what you just did with the remix, that you have a whole vision as to what should be done, so that we don't need to be bringing in 15 other people to finish your records. All right, I like to keep it in the way it stays, unless it really gets to the point where you can't be as objective, then you bring somebody else in, if it's necessary. I don't like spending a lot of money, okay, before we make money. Okay, that's how we are.
That's how we do that. That's how we did that.
Yeah, and because you shouldn't. Everything should be about profit. And sometimes you can go to record companies and, oh yeah, I'll give you a deal, and boom, and then what happened to your record.
Right.
Larissa is an example where she sold under 5,000 singles. Okay, but she has a talent, as where she's coming from with her music, and lyrically, that we stuck to it.
Have to meet her.
Yeah, Larissa's bad. And so she was in the middle of an album behind a single that's under 5,000 records, which was from an option. So it comes from commitment.
Right.
I like that record, and I think we can probably do other types of things together based on where you're coming from with your music.
So how do we go forward?
I gotta make you an offer, or either you gotta ask for something.
I'd rather you make it an offer.
I'd rather you tell me what you want to do.
Greg?
Yes? Hello? Tell me as to wait, because we didn't start the meeting yet. All right.
Okay.
No, you don't even know, do you?
Be honest now.
You don't, okay. Okay. You don't know either?
He's a spokesman.
Do you know? Is this your first time doing a record?
First time.
Your own record?
Right.
Well, we did another record, but it didn't get this far.
Where'd it go? Just on your white
It's
label?
Philly, local.
Local.
Oh. It's a 12-inch record to me. It's not like offering you a lot of money, but it's offering you like Lolita. Lolita wasn't a lot of money. It was Francois Kavakian and Yvonne, and they know me well. They know me for like a long time. Lolita knows me from when I was at Streetwise Records, and there's association and what I bring in as to want to do the project, which is how I got that Lolita record. And that record came from Francois, Yvonne Turner, and Alan Friedman, who does all the CNC shit, and Peter Schwartz and her combined for, I don't even want to say
Yeah,
it, but it was very level. My point
another.
is this, what I'm making is, I only want it because I believe the thing can come off.
Right. So do we.
All right?
So do we.
And I believed it from buying that record, which is why I called you up on the phone.
Greg?
Hello? Mr. Who? Rivera. I put him in. Hello? Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you heard about that, huh? Oh, that was Rough House. Yeah. Yeah. Crisscross and... Well, if you call them now, I'm sure they'll take your call. Mm-hmm. Well, the point was he didn't know about Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That he's, didn't know. I'm in the middle of something. I need to call you back, all right? Okay, bye.
All right, Greg, I can
That
tell
was
you.
a pool director down in Milwaukee.
Yeah. I can tell
Heard.
you. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. It wasn't important. It was important, but
Well, I can tell you this, we want to produce and we want to do it full time. So if you could put us in a studio and give us some cash to live on.
To live on? I'm not thinking. What do you think this is?
You know.
Pay rent and get a haircut.
No, I'm not talking mega bucks. I'm talking.
Nah.
Put
The
us
thing
in
is
the
this.
for the remix.
Well, this is what I'm saying here. All right.
Right.
This is a weird company. You know, we're part of Electro Records. So your records. Hello. They could be better, but like I told her, you know, like there's not the perfect thing, but they're working. And I noticed some people took them. They didn't think want any complaints. I told her that the other day. Yeah, the black and white, the publicity shot. It could be better. I looked at the big, large sheets that we were all, you and Amy and myself going through. And we always like the one with the hat. And the, you know, I like the hat and the whole look. Well, she doesn't like it either, Lolita. She commented first. It was Lolita first. Well, I handed it to him in here the other day. Right. But I had a conversation about that picture with her. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I already did. Okay. I already did that when they were, and we're gonna use these. So I said, I even gave her some to take with her. To use them, because they're working. She saw them work. So don't worry about that. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we use what they gave us. Right. Yeah, they have another negative of a different shot, as she said. Yeah, I don't think it's a, I don't think we need to change it right now, right? I mean, I used them. I mean, you didn't hear me come after you say anything about them. All right. Hello? Is Chubb with him? Tell him to call Chubb up and Chubb was supposed to come by here. All right. Yeah, my busy. I do promotion too.
Damn.
You know, promoting the Lolita. Right?
No, my job is like special project, A&R, but special project. The thing is, when they had me doing A&R full time, it was the promotion side was like, we need Greg in here. You get it? So it was like, hey, you gotta do both of these jobs if you want to do A&R. We still want you to do promotion. She said, I got like a big history of like knowing how to do records. You know, I've done dance charts at Billboard magazine. I worked for like a lot of independent record companies. I know the whole gamut of how you take a record, how you start a record. I did music for Anson and shit like records like that. When Madonna broke, I was like right there with that whole Michael Jackson shit. You know, I'm like, I know all the DJs. I can get a record played in the club. I can walk up to David Morales with a cassette of something he's never heard, or Frankie Knuckles, and my shit will get played, or Junior. So you get all that when you give me a record. Now, if the record performs, you know your record did it with the help of everybody else. But this company did a lot of changes. Select was never, dancing. It was all underground hip hop there, and it's changing.
That's what we were talking about down the way.
I'm sure you was. Select, But I don't believe how well we have for nothing.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, we're just talking about that.
And I think it's a perfect way to to come back with the active thing.
Yeah,
You saw the packaging on the record.
Yeah.
That was no bullshit. Did you read the liner notes
Yeah,
in the
I read
back?
the whole thing.
DSK is gonna come right behind that. Something that's already been out there, and they're gonna go, oh shit, they got this.
Yeah.
You kidding? And the focus is back there. We got like
And you're still
publicity
small,
firms.
you're still small, because people look at a major and they don't think it's real. They want independent.
No,
Active
no.
is still.
There's still something that they
Yeah.
can hold on to
Right,
personally.
right.
So it's like something especially for you. So with the DSK coming behind that, see Lolita's coming, then there's a compilation album gonna come out, which has Lolita's record on it. 2 versions of her record.
Right.
Her single won't be commercially available. All right?
Yeah.
The single will drop once all the buzz has been placed in the pockets, like the radio stations have been in sync. The record is being worked by Elektra behind us.
So Electra's a part of Select now, right?
We're manufactured and distributed by Elektra Records. So, not that makes a big difference, because don't think, they only make the difference once you're already happening.
Yeah.
They don't create records to happen. Records happen, when you know how to beat the streets and
But
shit
their
like
distribution is,
that. It's the best.
yeah,
Yeah, weird.
Weird.
But you got to be able to know where to get a record played at.
right.
And like I said, I happen to have been the ones who can get records played in clubs, especially in the club. I mean, you can't walk up to Frankie and hand him a cassette and expect to hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, but
So-
I know I'm going to hear it. And that's based on them knowing what I'm going to give them.
Yeah. So we just want,
You want to be able to start yourselves off and get over it.
We wanna go
and
to a
continue to
studio
work,
and-
right?
Right.
And get your record done.
we want to
So,
get,
you know a kid named Seiji?
No.
Engineer? I did that with them and their record.
Mhm.
And they was like, had a record, and Strictly Rhythm was gonna take the record and give them a very little bit of money. And they told me, you know what the difference is? I'll do everything they were gonna do, but I'm gonna get your record out, and like now we got the record decent enough to go on the compilation. We believe in the song's potential. It's I think it's so groovy now. Remember that record? They did that. That I'm gonna have some major mixes done to that record shortly when you're ready to come out as a single. But you just want to get started. That's what you're looking to do, right?
well, we want to go into the studio and put out as much as we can.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
You do.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So then we should do this.
See, we were gonna do everything on our own. We're just gonna do it because we weren't
we're
gonna wait
working on
for
the
anybody.
remixes now. We've
Yeah.
got to press it up and have it ready for the new
Yeah, remix
channel.
and plus a new
Yeah,
song.
but you can't. What is that gonna do for you? Create a
Well,
buzz.
it's just
Create a
that we're getting a
buzz.
little buzz now, and we thought the remixes will get club play because I know a lot of people from the stores we've been selling the records in now, and everybody likes it. So
Correct. I bought your shit.
I know. So I know that they'll a
Yeah.
lot of them, but not all
Plus
of them.
introduce
will
another
come
song,
to
too.
remix.
Introduce another song.
But
Well,
I mean,
the
of course,
record's a fly, man. I like the record, so we can do the record.
all right.
All right.
Greg,
Yes. Hello.
Andreas McNelly from Nightlife Entertainment.
Could you find out what she wants or he wants?
Okay.
My thing is, okay, we can work out a budget for me. Tell me what it'll cost to do the record. All right.
Okay.
And get me that soon, and I'll give you an offer.
All right, just for that one record or for an album?
That's out. No, it's single. I mean, I ain't give DSK an album commitment. I mean, we gotta. Why should I give you an album?
Okay.
You already got the record on the fucking street.
Do you have any studios you recommend, or?
We can continue to talk. Just you don't know where you want to go.
Well, if you have a place that you think we should go.
Well, I don't know. Where do you work at?
We've been working out of Philly, but
Are you from Philly?
well, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we want to.
How much would it cost you to do it in Philly? I mean, where you working at?
When we did it in Studio 4, it was
I'd
alright.
rather do it in New York, though.
Yeah. We'd
I
rather
don't even
go
know where though.
Studio 4. No,
Philly.
in Philly.
But how many hours do you need to go in there and finish this record? 2 days? A day?
A week
A week?
for the remixes, yeah.
No, then how could it take you a week to do a record?
Well, how many hours a day?
They
you
lock
looking
out the
at?
whole day.
The whole day.
24 hours.
Yeah, we usually do 2 hours.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Huh?
We just do 2 hours.
Oh, no. You go in there and do 12 hours a day then.
Yeah.
Two or 3
It
days.
take you like 12 hours to do the mix, like lay all your shit down, then 12 hours to mix it.
2 or 3 days, maybe.
3 days to mix the record.
Well, one remix we wanted to do maybe.
No, you just need to go. Don't see. Right now, you're already jumping past yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? You don't have to do all that shit. It's like doing a rap record.
Yep.
You know what's so great about rap records?
The raw.
Not even that, but you don't like exploit it. You wait till it actually does. You haven't even reached your potential with the mix you got out yet. There's so many people that haven't heard your record yet.
Mhm.
Just with that mix. That I know that would play that record.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can go back and say, I want to do 15 mixes. Do 15 mixes when it's time to do 15
So you
mixes.
just want to
You need to go in there and clean that record up.
clean it up.
And do a mix like you were trying to finish.
Right.
And just, that's it.
Yeah,
Don't even do,
we're gonna do more with that hip hop too. That's
don't even fuck with that.
Nah.
Look, you see how the deep one is in the first one you have?
Yeah.
Right.
And the new clubby one you want to do? That's what I think to do.
Alright.
Just bring up the strings and shit in the record.
Right, yeah,
Make
we-
sure you hit strings with
Exactly.
nice chords.
Right.
Make sure her vocal sounds right.
Right.
That's all. You don't need to do no crazy shit. Because you have a good song.
Thanks.
And
Thank
her
you.
sound is happening.
Thank you.
No, you're going to be overdoing it. That's when you call yourself spending more money.
No,
than
but
you
I mean,
have to
we
spend.
plan on doing a real good house mix.
Yeah.
That don't take you 3 days to lay out a fucking bass drum and a bass line down. That's what that is a house mix.
Yeah.
You already got the feel of where you want to go with the mix.
Right.
So you got to make the verses work. You know, you got to get somebody to come in there and play.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
Okay.
Yeah, we do a lot of pre-production at home. And we,
Yeah, and they sound pretty good.
Yeah,
I bet
we-
you did that record in your house, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's on a Mac.
you know, you don't want to, don't spend money that you don't have to spend. Because it always comes back to charge you down the line. That's the,
Yeah, but 2 days. I mean, you know, I don't want
2
to
days?
say I don't want to say we're gonna have it in 2 days and not have it. You know.
but your record's already done. All you're doing is your engineer's gonna do most of the work anyway. He's gonna read each of your sounds. And if you want to like make a different bass line on the record, you program a new bass
We'd
line.
like to work in a better studio in New York.
Well, then you gotta find out which one you want to work in. You come up with a budget.
All right.
You pick one, tell me which one it is, and I can get Angel to see what the rate is in the studio, because we usually have a good
All right,
rate
we'll
in
do
the
that.
studios.
That's all done.
All right, you can call up Platinum Island, call up Power Play.
Yeah, we just thought you might want us to go to a particular one.
No,
You
you
like-
need to tell me where you want to go first.
All right.
You get it?
No, I
I'm
mean
letting you do the
recommend. I mean.
No, I want to hear what you're gonna say to me, and then I'll take what your idea was, and I'll go from there. I'll either say, okay, we'll do this.
You should hold up your album. Yeah, can't trust nobody first. This before?
Yeah, I heard that mix.
Alright, so you probably heard. Oh, you heard that one that played?
When I was here, I saw it. That's it.
That's the original mix.
Right.
The other side is the remix.
The remix. I'm sick with the original.
Alright, here it is. Over here?
Yeah, is that house?
Yeah.
This is great. This is the beat I'm talking about.
Where is it? This is the one you got.
You want to get this? You don't have to hear it, right?
Boom, 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 boom.
Here you go. That's your record? Yeah. Bumblebee. It's called Peter Panic, a black man and a black man. I'm here. Play it. Play it for him. John Robinson, Tony Humphries. Bobby Conda, John Robinson, Tony Humphries. They all playing. Yeah, so. Let me hear it.
Oh, I gotta play this. The beats? Nah.
This came out, you just got it out? It just released last Friday. It's doing well on sale. You get an affiliate? That I don't know. I mean,
I've been saying it wrong all this time.
Is it house? Yeah, this is house. Yeah, it's like Bobby Conda-ish type stuff. Stuff John Robinson will play. That's great. I don't know if it's in Philly. How can I find out if it's in Philly? BLS. I mean WDAS is called. DAS? Is it on the radio thing? It's on the radio here on the mix shows. I don't know if it's. It could be. Yeah. You have it out there. I'll find out for you. All right. Give me your card. Yeah, let me give you my cards upstairs. So before you leave, I got it in my bag.
And now that our interview is over, we can all go home and have a nice day.
Say Donnie here. Yes. Is it?
Julio, you want the House of God?
John.
Julio, you want the House of God?
Or was that James Brown? How's it going?
He's got.
Want it?
I don't even know.
Here?
What? Say it again.
Who is Elvis or James Brown?
I don't know if he has it. I don't think he has it. Who was Elvis? Who killed JFK? They get James Brown is dead. They're getting everybody.
I have that already. If you were the beat, Mr. James.
Who they got?
Can you feel the beat, Mr. James?
Can you feel the beat, Mr. James?
Yeah,
That's the new one?
Next plateau.
They got all this stuff on everybody now. They're using everybody's name to sell records. Who is that?
It's good. It's nice.
James Brown had sex.
James Brown had sex as a record too?
And who the hell is James Brown? Yeah, Michael Jackson is in heaven now. And
This is a closet.
And this is one called Is Michael Gay?
Serious?
Oh
yeah, that one is Michael Gay. Yeah, they got one.
I got every fucking techno mic ever.
They gotta be playing it.
I hope so. I hope they're playing.
I'll get a play. I know.
If I had any copies, I would give you all. I got an empty bag and I came over here and supplied them with some.
I know the guys give it to me.
Oh, you got a card I can call you? Yeah, I'll give you a card when I leave. Because my card upstairs.
Like this.
Very deep.
Yeah, the record store, you know me. Scott, I'm John.
You're what? You're
John.
Alex.
Scott.
Nice meeting you, Scott. Alex.
I film everything.
I feel nervous with this camera.
And we do everything. He's seen it.
Yeah, they want to order like 10,000 records.
We'll pay you when we sell them.
And I pay you in 30 days, 60 days. I want to get the fuck out of here. You need some money up front. Oh, you're going to cut out with it. These records, you know, that they cost about $1. Okay, so how much money I'm going to cut out with what I spend on it? I'm not going to cut out with $1. So, but they're coming over because the Black Man one, all the DJs are playing it on the mix shows. So now, you know, they're coming over. They're trying to work with me on the. They're trying to work for 14 days.
I'm the one and only.
I'll probably get
I'm the one and only. I'm the one and only. I'm the one and only. I'm the one and only.
Yeah, we sampled the. I might as well just I gave you my card because I have to leave. But I'm gonna get you the card right now, okay guys? I feel weird. Good. Congratulations.
Appreciate that. That's my brother, Scott. Hey, Don.
Hi, that's Scott. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, man?
Appreciate it.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Congratulations, you deserve it. Great record. I play in a club. I report to hit makers. No, I'm trying to get on Billboard. But I do Hot 97, 91.5, and periodically Street Sounds calls me. And
We haven't signed anything yet, but they want us to start working on the remix.
I play too.
You do?
Yeah. I got some stuff I'm working on.
Wait, then when we get together? When are you off? Tuesday?
Wednesday is usually my off day. But I can work out. If it's Tuesday, it's going to be good for you. I can work out.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you. You get Sunday, right?
This Sunday I will be here.
I'll give you a call Sunday. I'll try to make plans for Sunday.
Okay.
You're going with it. And you play with what we played in there? Sure. Alright, start listening to it and
It'd be like a bridge.
No, he's got to play what's already there.
Yeah.
And then this weekend we already got a remix started.
Okay, the record is hot. I mean, and I know you don't need me to tell you that, because you can tell by, you don't have any more records to you.
I can give you another 25, but
I need it.
you want them?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a couple of them.
Bringing toes?
Right, see where that tow truck's going?
You think?
Gonna give you a toes, yeah. Muzzle film it.
Yo.
Oh, yeah.
There's a big time downtown.
People that come in, people coming here from all over the world.
People coming here, but it's that.
Philly's covered.
But people coming here who haven't heard the record.
Oh, okay.
And I want to make sure they have it.
So he's good. He wants to put us on active. The one Lolita's on, Lolita Holloway. Did you get that yet?
The act.
Lolita Holloway? How is it?
It's working. It's not out yet.
How is it?
It's working. Yeah, it's working. Lolita? Lolita got it going on.
So listen, we're gonna take
and
care
your
of
record's gonna help make that label, that particular album, I believe.
So you could listen to the.
I just realized you got this quick. I was saying double.
All right, so listen to the radio. I mean the plug. Practice.
I have no problem.
Practice that.
Okay.
So you can come in and do the keyboard. All right.
I love it.
That'll work.
Great.
Appreciate it. Everything you done. Everything you done. Good.
I'll call you Sunday. I'm working.
Bring your glasses, bro. Bring your glasses. Because you're gonna freak.
I wanna trust.
That's what we just did, boy.
What?
Went to the camera, we just did.
We just did a jump track. This was all a mistake, but I still want the record anyway.
That's how you do it. What do you want? I don't know. We'll just do a single. No, we'll do an album.
I know where you're coming from, though. I want the record.
We just did a remix. We just did this mix. Do I sing here? Do I sing here?
Well, we're gonna go to the bank.
Back in Jersey.
She's crazy. She's a wacko.
Tell me what happened.
You killed him. That's all you need to know.
Oh yeah, I'm very
We're going to the Lights studio right now. It's where they made their music, and we're going to do it there too.
Hold on.
One in?
Sorry.
It's a good idea having a bike here. Same place? That was convenient. I gotta lock it.
Oh, you gotta lock it up.
For years?
No, I'm checking the studio.
Oh, where's There's a beat. Oh, you could leave that. Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Hi, Barry.
Barry?
Yeah.
Barry? Hi. Hold on a second. Hey, Don. I'm okay.
Cover girl. Dang, there's a lot of stuff here.
They're gold cassettes too. Fat Boys Cruising.
Hey, Obi.
I was just introducing myself.
Barry?
Yeah.
Hi.
Julio.
Oh, Julio! What the hell is going on here?
Scott.
Hey, Scott, how are you?
Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Evan.
Pleasure. Oh, Evan. Cool. So, what's cooking?
We
You
want
come to see. You come to see.
See, and
Okay, let me just check the inner room.
We're gonna go in a minute. Hold on.
Okay. You guys looking to cut tracks, mix, do both? Both. Okay. The tracking room right now is being used for vocals, so I won't be able to get into there. That's the MIDI room. All right. But this is our mix room, and we have a nice big live room as well.
Is this where Delight did that stuff? It looks familiar.
Yeah. They did the whole album here, the first album, and actually I just got a call from Toa. He's looking to do some edits, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get him in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was on, they did a thing on MTV News.
Talk about
MTV News.
Yeah.
And he was on here right in front of this board, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so what do we got here?
So I can give you equipment lists. So
we got our vocals on each track.
Okay, that's no problem.
Yeah.
If you're not, if you want to keep the vocals.
Well, we're gonna try to do them.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna try to do them, but
maybe you want to keep
Gotta
some
try.
or whatever. So go with the feeling. If it's not happening, we can pull a track in here really cheap, a rental for a day. It's no big deal. Or you can bring yours down. We have no objections to that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's no problem. I mean, unless you can't carry it down here. So you can take a walk into
this is the mix down room, right?
Yeah, and it's a live room. So if you have any live,
We're going this way. This is the A room. The A room. Careful, watch your step.
I got it.
If Dave comes into my office, there's a bunch of people here to see you. They're filming. I don't know what the fuck is I was like, I hope it's not 60 Minutes or anything, you know?
Or what's that guy's name? Shame on You.
Oh right. I don't remember his name. I know who you're talking about.
Oh, the drummer's cage.
Yeah. This area here. That's what they use, and we have like rolling gobos. Oh, there they are. These things here. So we just close off this whole area here,
Right.
or the drummer can set up here. Is it going to be a live drum?
No.
It's all MIDI.
It'll be mostly MIDI. Everything recorded with reverb.
Okay, and are you going to
Maybe a keyboard player.
We already have. Let me give you a record.
Well, I would like to bring Ted in maybe and let him do some live bass or something.
We did this at another studio, but we want to totally redo it here.
Okay.
It's very simple.
Is it already sequenced up already and stuff?
Well, it's sequenced in another studio.
Right,
But it'll be easy to recreate it.
Oh, you want to recreate it? I mean, what was it done on?
It was done on a Macintosh
Oh, I see.
Master Tracks.
Okay.
You don't have that?
No, I don't have that. You did ask me.
And I have opcode, so I can't use that.
Oh, and you can't dump it down to
Well,
opcode?
I could try to do it on opcode and bring it in, just bring it in.
Yeah, it's up to you. If it's too much of a hassle,
Well,
don't
we wanted
bother.
to
Yeah.
use your stuff,
Right.
for the sound.
Okay, that's no
Thick
problem.
sound.
I mean, I have the.
Will we get a better sound if we use your stuff, or will it be about the same?
Well, basically what I'm saying is if you guys have sequences already, you know what I mean, you can bring in your Mac and you get your sequence and still use our sounds.
Just dump it.
You know what I mean? Just you have your shit together ready before you walk in instead of having to
Right, yeah.
resequence.
Right.
Yeah, we
So
might
that's
do
just a way of cutting down the hours.
We might do that,
It's up to
yeah.
you.
That's
You
a
know?
good idea.
It's not there's no difference in quality. You're always going to go with the same sounds.
Right.
You know, it's
Right.
Good idea.
Yeah, there's one. He wants the track the way it is, but we're just gonna start it with a nice intro.
all right. Just change it a
And
little
basically
bit.
keep the track, but we want to go with your sounds completely.
Cool.
That's in the other room, right?
Yes.
Those sounds?
Yeah, I can't get in there to do
Okay,
a
that's
vocal.
all right. And then we got a remix. That's on MIDI already. That's ready to. We could.
Oh, you already have it on 2-inch or?
It's on an EPS, but No, I mean MIDI-wise, it's
Right.
ready.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna dump it into my computer and then just bring the computer.
Right, that's the best thing for you to do, and then, you know,
Yeah.
work it out at home. You know, once you dump it down, you know,
Right.
it always gets messed up on the transition. So, you know, you mess with it a little bit, get it right, and then you come
Right.
down here with your Mac and your business. You knock it out in a few hours.
Right. So we were looking at 3-day lockout, 2 or 3-day lockout.
Mhm. You want to do like one cutting and then one mixing?
Right. Do you think we need 3 days?
Well, I mean, 2 days would be enough. I would suggest splitting it up. Like, in other words, say one day, let's say Tuesday and Thursday. Don't do Tuesday and Wednesday, because
Right.
you kill yourselves.
Right.
You won't get a nice mix. Even a week, even,
And
if you
how
wanted
long
to.
can a lockout go? How long?
Well, we used to call it 24, but we know we like to keep it lower than 24 because it always ends up running over, and then I can't book a guy after you, and then you're overtime. You know, you don't want to pay the more that you know. Even though you booked it at noon, you maybe showed up at 2, and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So I'd rather like say 20 or 22 hours, but if you go 24, it's no problem. Just can't go more than that.
So then 2 days should be.
How long do we have to wait if we decide to do it here, before we can get in?
We're actually right now we're not too bad. You give me like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and you're in. No problem. Like this week, I'm already locked up, and half of next week I have already done. So it's about a week and a half.
Okay.
Okay. And that's the A room. That's this room. The mini room you can get in a little bit easier.
How can we get the lights engineer?
That's Mike Rogers.
Yeah.
Well, I would suggest using him for the mix. If you want to use him for the whole thing, you could. He is going to delay you. He will delay you.
Yeah.
Because he's very busy. In fact, I believe today's Tuesday. I believe he's in Thursday, either Thursday and Friday, or Wednesday and Thursday. So he'll be here soon. You know, next few days. So.
Do you have a number for him, maybe?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'll give you his phone number.
He's
You can
gonna
check
want to
him.
meet us first, in other words, before.
I don't know. I mean, he may want to hear your record, possibly.
Yeah.
Depends on how his financial position is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he's hungry, he'll just do it. If not, whatever.
You have other engineers though.
Oh yeah. I mean, you guys came in talking about him the whole time. So I mean, but I have several engineers that you can work with.
Yeah.
I mean, like I was telling you before, I suggest using him for the mix and using someone else to cut because
Okay,
it's not
cool.
worth spending the money.
Cool.
You know what I mean? He's.
All right. Okay, so we need on paper an estimate for Select.
Okay, and I'm going to give
a budget for Select.
Okay, I'll give you, what I'll do is I'm going to give you two equipment lists. Each equipment list, I'll give you your lockout rates on them.
Okay.
All right, and that's basically it. I mean, it's up to you guys whether you feel you could do it in 2 days.
Yeah, and how long before she's done in, you said you got somebody doing vocals?
Yeah, they're, actually they just got started in there.
We can't even see it.
No, I can't slide in anywhere because the way the room works is you open the door and you're in the middle of the studio. And then sometimes if they're not doing vocals, I can put you in the vocal room and let you look through the window, but they're in there, so I can't even get in anyway. I have,
Maybe later if we come back?
yeah, if it's no hassle.
All right.
I'll check the schedule.
So come back here at the end of the day.
Okay, come on, let me check the schedule. I'll give you equipment lists.
We're gonna check the schedule.
We're checking the schedule. Careful, watch your step. Watch your step. We're gonna go back to check.
I like getting rid of all this stuff on video.
Look, it's Rico Suave. He records here too.
This is Studio A. That was the main room. And this is Studio B, the MIDI room. Okay, all that MIDI up top here. And this is live. And we used to have the Macintosh digital editing setup, but we don't have it anymore. It was one of our engineers, the guy from South Africa.
You don't do mastering here though, right?
No. But you can walk out here with finished edit.
Right.
So I mean, it's up to you. This room goes for around 40 an hour, and we'll cut a little bit of a deal on that also. Yeah, I mean, well, after you mix some.
If it's total MIDI, I don't think we'll need to edit, right?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you may want to do a few different versions. You never know. You do your pieces, and later on you may say, you know what, we need an extended version on this thing. And you have it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
of course, you don't need to edit that day when you're done.
Yeah.
You give him his 3 mixes or whatever he's looking for out of you, and you're done. I mean, but if he turns
No,
around.
the plan is he doesn't want to pump out remixes yet, heavy duty remixes.
Right.
He likes it the way it is, but we're just going to give one other mix, a dance mix, so
Right.
they can play it, club mix.
Right.
Because that's the only input I'm getting from DJs, they want a good club mix.
Right. That's cool.
So
you have, so you guys are going to do overdubs and you do it all yourself, your keyboard player as well? Or?
we're probably going to bring in a keyboard player
Okay.
to do that.
And you have someone good for
The
that?
engineers don't play keys, right? No.
Okay.
We had, our last engineer he did everything.
Who's that?
This is a guy in Jersey.
Oh.
You never heard of him. Well, they cut TP there, and the Micmac stuff.
What's the name?
TP.
Thank him, Rob,
Rob Federucci.
No.
Yeah, but we want to start fresh.
Yeah, that's
We
cool.
want the sound, we want the kind of sound to like that.
Well, I mean, with Mike, you'll definitely be able to get that. I mean, as far as
That's good
sound
for
on the
engineer,
mix.
Mike?
Huh?
Mike what?
Mike Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Rogers.
But I mean, our initial engineer, who will that be? Do you know?
I would suggest Kieran Walsh. He's a really good engineer, very good at cutting tracks. And he does a lot of mixing for us now also. I mean, Mike's gone. He used to be on staff with us. So, I mean, Kieran's great. He took over Mike's spot. And very.
Because it's going to be pretty simple. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.